What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you about my dividend investing portfolio in Fidelity. If you have not checked out my Robinhood video and why I'm leaving Robinhood, make sure you go and check that out. I think the cards will be over here. Make sure you check out the video up in the cards. It explains a lot, and I think there are some valid points. Now, before I get into this whole Fidelity breakdown, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one, and check out some of my other Fidelity videos that are out there. Those are very popular on my channel, so make sure you check those out, whether it's just how to trade with Fidelity or trading with Active Trader Pro. Check those out. I'll put them up in the cards, but I'm going to get into this because I'm going to break down my dividend investing portfolio, which is not large at all because I literally only had like $100 in there because I moved everything either to Webull or Robinhood, and now I'm moving a lot back to Fidelity to do more day trading and dividend investing. But this is where my dividend investing portfolio actually is, and I'll also give you some future plans on what I plan to invest in dividend-wise. So let's go ahead and get into this. So here you're going to see my Fidelity account. This is my one of my accounts, not anything that's a long-term account. This is going to be my dividend investing account that I keep track of. So mainly right now I have two things that I bought shares of. I have American Airlines and I have Ford. So Ford will give me a pretty decent dividend, and so will American Airlines. Now, I have it in Ford, and I had 60 shares of Ford when I was over in Robinhood, but I'm looking to up that. Probably do something more in the line of 100 shares and stay at that range for a little bit. American Airlines, I'll probably stay somewhere around, I don't know if I'm actually going to invest in American Airlines. I might actually take that out. The reason why is because I was only in American Airlines for the growth. That might be a separate area that I put my money into, even though they will pay me something, or they could pay me a dividend if they don't cut it. I feel like they're going to be a very massive grower. So it's going to be in one of my other accounts. So mainly I'm going to have just Ford here, and I'll start to buy other things as time goes on. So if some of you are wondering how I'm going to be investing in Fidelity, I know it was so easy to check dividends that they will pay you out in Robinhood. It's such a user-friendly app. It's just the fact that, you know, their securities are not on point. But mainly, I'm going to go into the screener. So I have this up on the screen, my dividend yield. So I can literally go into here and search for the dividend yield by the different stocks that they have here. So I can, you know, filter by the highest dividend yield that they have of 189%, which is not something that's sustainable, and it's not going to be a thing. So I wouldn't even get close to that. But you can also do it by security price, and you can add other things in here. So I can look at things that are more blue chip stocks. I can look at things that are something that are high cap stocks or mega cap stocks. And then I can basically say, what's the dividend yield? 7%, 6%, whatever it is. And then I'll start to really look into that stock. So say if I wanted to go into, I don't know, First National Bank. I don't know why I would do this, but say if I want to go in First National Bank, I would look at everything that I could look at, you know, basically say 6%, it's going to pay me my dividend yield. I can look at all of their history here. And then I also want to see the dividend strength, which is something that I'm going to want to focus on. So the dividend payout ratio, 74%, previous trailing, current trailing, 70%. Annualized dividend. You can see a lot of dividend information here. So it gives you a ton of information right here. And that's what I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to be analyzing everything. I'm probably going to move more towards monthly dividend paying stocks, but I'll make sure to give you all of my suggestions closer to the end of the video. Now, that's exactly how I'm going to look at it. And those are my dividend stocks right now. I really only have two open positions, and I'll start to increase that and make sure I give you my updates every single month in what I'm holding. And it's not mainly for you to buy what I'm holding. It's mainly for you to understand how the growth, how the progression of having a dividend account, how to bring in $1,000 worth of dividends, how to bring in $2,000 worth of dividends. That's going to be the future goal, and to set those different goals is going to be something that is going to be very key. So right now, all I'm holding is American Airlines and Ford. I probably won't be holding American Airlines over here. It will be in a different account. It will still be in Fidelity, but a different account number. But this will be my main dividend account, and I'm going to make sure I keep you up to date on everything that I'm investing in. So make sure you stick by the channel and see every video that I create on dividends. But this is my Fidelity dividend investing portfolio. Now, before we end the video, I want to make sure you know exactly what I'm going to be investing into. So when I look for monthly paying dividends, I have two things that are on my mind right now. I have Realty Income, and then I have LTC Properties, ticker symbol LTC. So I'm looking at those two, and probably SPHD, and looking at that analysis and be able to see how many shares I'm going to buy of those, because those are monthly paying dividend stocks, and I want dividends to be paid out monthly, not just on a quarterly basis. I want them to be paid out monthly. But that's my portfolio. That's my idea of where I'm headed. Let me know what you think about Fidelity. Let me know what you think about different platforms, and also what you think about dividend investing. Do you think that it's wise to move more towards that monthly dividend investing, or do you think that I should be sold on getting anything that pays me out a dividend, whether it's quarterly or monthly? Obviously, I'm up for both, but I do want to be paid out monthly, and try and find that every month that I have some sort of predictable dividend income. So let me know what you think about that. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you stick around for the whole entire journey when it comes to dividend investing. And I hope that Fidelity is going to be an asset in this dividend investing journey that I have here. So yeah, let me know what you think. But make sure you take some time to hit that like button if you didn't already. If you did, I thank you. Also, if you hit the subscribe button, I thank you as well. I really appreciate anybody that hits that subscribe button. Also, the notification bell if you want to get notified when I post another video, especially the dividend videos. But that's my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate anybody that watches, but I'm going to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.